Allen reporting from Jay's home base in Buffalo, New York. Jay is now less than 200 miles away from Yorktown. Yesterday, he successfully climbed Festivus, which is his last big climb on the route. Let's hear from Jay about how his last Wednesday on the course went.
Okay, race fans, we got one of our last race day updates here, and I'm going to start out tonight with honoring my soldiers. The first soldier that I'm going to honor, we chose because he went to my alma mater, Ohio State University, and his name is Major Raymond Mendoza. His wife is Karen. He was killed in action in Iraq November 14th, 2005. And Ohio State has a website dedicated to all soldiers of all services that were killed in action. That's where I got his name. Sergeant Douglas, I believe it's Riney, and Kelly. Doug was killed in action in Kabul, Afghanistan, October 19th, 2016. Sergeant Rocky R. Littlewind and his wife Kylie Howen. He passed away October 23rd, 2016. Our last memory soldier for today is Sergeant Vargas and his wife Marlene. May he rest in peace. I don't have a date. His wife didn't submit a date for him. I guess everybody got a kick out of the Festivus thing. I tried to be a little funny, but I didn't know it was going to be that funny. I'm glad you enjoyed that. This morning, well, first of all, let me start with last night. I sound like a broken record. I didn't hardly sleep at all last night. I was so geared up and getting psyched up for that climb of what I call Festivus, which is really Vesuvius, but and it was the hardest incline climb of the race. And what I mean by that was, it wasn't the longest because obviously Hoosier Pass is the longest, but it was steep. My knees weren't in my chest, but it was close. It was absolutely gut-wrenching slow. The other thing going up it is you slow down and the bugs start to find you, and the mosquitoes were murdering me going up that thing. And it was so bad I was inhaling them. They were just like hundreds of them around me as I was going up. We got up and over. Another great thing about today, trail angels. Got up and over, and there was a local trail angel waiting up at the top for me with a watermelon. Didn't go very far. And just like a super awesome surprise, Al Kastner, which you're going to hear more from Al here later in the race. We went to Navigator School together back in 85, 86. He surprised me out on the parkway. And really cool thing, they got 15 miles of a parkway, no commercial vehicles allowed, and it runs right down the rim of the Blue Ridge. Al pulled up, and we haven't seen each other since 86, and we had a chance to really get caught up and talk about our families, and it was really special. And then Isabella Jones caught up with me right after Afton, gave me some Gatorade, and we had a chat. She's been super, you've probably seen her on my Facebook page, super supportive to not only me but other racers, and was watching over my spot dot tracker tonight as I was trying to get into Charlottesville. So started out in Lexington, got into Charlottesville, but I was delayed again from thunderstorm activity. Not complaining, but I'm done climbing, and I'm super happy about that. And it looks like the weather for the rest of the week is going to be good. I'm sick of dealing with storms. It makes you tense. The climbing I can take, I kind of like the challenge of climbing, but after 4,200 miles, I just kind of want to break. But I like hitting the mountain. Like this morning, I was, I couldn't sleep all last night, and then I got up this morning and I had one thing on my mind, and that was getting over the top of that thing. And I hit it, and I was focused, and I climbed right up that sucker. So I like those challenges, but it's obvious I need a break. The storms, I can live without them. Obviously, when you're biking at home, you don't have to deal with that thing. If I know it's going to storm, I just don't go biking. But here I have no choice. I got to get from A to B during the day, and either I beat the storm, I ride in the storm, or I have to wait the storm out. There's absolutely no alternatives to dealing with that. And so today I had to wait, but it was cool because there's all these little traditions on the course, and there's a bunch of history on the course. And so I got to go in and get a drink at this little general store, and like a lot of these places I wish I could stay longer, but you're always pressured to move on. And I love seeing the angels, but you when you're in the race, you always want to move on. You want to get to where you're going because things happen, like the storm. What if that storm today was not an hour delay but a 2 or 3 hour delay? I wouldn't have got in here till late tonight. So I just hit the hotel door and the sky opened back up. So I was blessed to stay dry today. Thinking about, tomorrow, and thinking about the monument, and it's definitely starting to be a reality in my mind. You go so long and so far wondering if you can do it, and now that I'm really, really close, it's starting to materialize in my mind as something that's going to happen. Again, please pray. We're hoping that our charity will get picked up for national coverage. That would just be really awesome. Again, if you're new to this, it's the American Widow Project. My website is rideforwidows.com. Like us on Facebook. If you can donate. If you can't do anything else, share. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our daily videos so you don't miss Jay completing this race. Give to our CrowdRise campaign today to help military widows. For the last 2 days of the race, Jay will be providing the updates. I would like to say thank you to you all for the support you have shown for Jay and the American Widow Project. We have raised $18,000, and I know your generous donations will change lives. Send prayers to Jay for a safe completion of this race, and have a great day.